This is my first YouTube video. I'm kind of winging it. I'm just going to see how it goes. And, every single video is going to be a step forward and a step to learn, which is essentially the point of this channel, right? I want to be able to just pour into all of you guys exactly what I have had poured into me by people that I know in my life, the books that I've been reading, the podcasts that I'm listening to. And at the end of the day, God, I want this to be a channel where I'm able to explicitly tell all of you guys that I have been able to learn so much because I found meaning in my life. And for me, that was God. I'm not going to force any of you guys to do that, but this is going to be a channel where God is mentioned very often, in the sense that that's how I found myself to grow. And I want you guys all to find meaning for yourselves. Meaning can mean so many different things, right? And in the fact that what is meaning? What does your life mean? How do you want to make it? And how do you want to move forward to be able to develop your life? I think that being able to talk about that is what I want the channel to be. So I am an only child. And because of this only child feeling, that's a big part of why I wanted to make this channel. I want to be able to help people out. I want to be able to essentially be this big brother energy that I'm trying to help all the other guys who are lost in the world right now go through. To me, it's so important to be able to have, as a man, it's especially important to have other men back me up, feel as though that I have this sort of backup from these guys that I'm able to grow with and from, and learn what they had gone through in their lives to be able to find their meaning, and as well as balance everything that I know about my life to create meaning for myself. And I want to be able to share everything that I learn with you guys. That's, at the end of the day, that's the point of the channel. I want to be able to teach you guys what I've learned, and whatever I've learned, I want to be able to share with everyone. I believe that such a massive part of my life changing has undoubtedly been because I've decided to start looking, right? That's the first step, to start looking. And if you're not looking, then what's going to change? Nothing. And if you're not going to change, what is your meaning? So, who am I and why am I doing this? In 2024, around Easter time, I'd been a mess, bro. I was playing video games every single day. I was taking cannabis every single day. I was addicted to lustful activities, and I just knew at that moment I was in a real low. And I want to be able to talk to all the guys who are also in a real low in their life, and I have to affirm them that it's not going to be okay, right? When you're going through these tough things, it's not going to be okay. But that's the point. In the sense of it's not going to be okay, you have to understand the difference between the guy who you were and the guy who you want to become. And I want to be able to share that, and the reason that everything that happened to me with you guys, and being able to also address that the knowledge that you have to search for is going to be step by step, right? Small inches making a mile. And for me, these small inches, these small footsteps, they kept on adding up, right? So what are you going to change tomorrow that you aren't doing today that you think will make yourself 1% better? And so, all of that, I was just going through tough things, and I decided it was time to change. And so here I am, a year later, a better man for it, because I found my meaning, and I found my meaning through God. I hope to be able to share with you guys exactly what went through my mind, so maybe in your minds you'll be able to also develop something that'll show you what you need to do to change, and how you can change with short steps and incremental steps rather than something massive all at once, because massive changes are unrealistic unless you go cold turkey on a drug that you've been addicted to, and sometimes that's dangerous. Massive changes are dangerous. And I really want to highlight the fact that these small steps that you can take to become this better version of yourself, this version of yourself that you see in the future, that you will be able to make that happen. Undoubtedly. It's going to happen because you have the willpower to be able to continue and to move forward every single day. It was so funny. I was actually so I was going to my local college campus, my library, and I thought it would be interesting just, chat up some people. And I walked up to this guy. His name was Elias. Shout out Elias. He is, for as much as I had a conversation with him, he gave me a really good insight. Kind of just walked up to him, shook his hand, introduced myself, and I said, what would be one thing you could tell men right now that need to keep moving? And he thought about it for a moment, but he had an answer that I just didn't expect coming. And I think that personally, I just think, it was not a coincidence. It was just the perfect timing of me wanting to walk to that guy, me wanting to hear what he has to say. And he drops this message about like, wow, it's just keep moving every single day. Keep trying no matter what. No matter how deep the hole you're in, he said to keep trying. And I'd reflected on that. And I'd really thought, wow, this guy is telling me what I need to hear. And I want to be able to share this with an audience. And even if I'm able to just help one person, that's the success of this channel. To me, that is undoubtedly just going to be a market success. And so, yeah, on top of what he had said in regards to just keep going, another big important thing to pair with just keep going is find somewhere to start. Tomorrow is never, because you're always in the present moment. You're always in today. If you keep saying tomorrow will never come, because every time you wake up, it's today. And you have to tell yourself, are you going to start today or are you going to start never? And that's what I'm doing with this YouTube channel. I'm just starting today. And I think this is going to be a big step. And I hope that you guys are able to find big steps for yourselves. And if you have any of those big steps, any challenges that you're facing right now, just drop them in the comments. I want to be able to respond to each and every one of you guys, and I want to be able to listen, and I want to be able to help anyone going through anything in this kind of particular time of my life. And I would just love the opportunity to be able to share what I know with others. And when I share what I know, I'm going to be able to learn what you guys are looking for. So I'm not special. I'm not special at all. I'm not trying to claim that I'm special. I'm not trying to be different than anyone. I just want to share my experience, and I'm not perfect. At the end of the day, none of us are perfect, right? And being able to look at yourself and understand that there is struggle and still build up on top of that means so much to so many people. No one's going to pick you up, as they say. No one is going to help you out, and the only person that's going to help you out is you. So I just want to be able to provide encouragement so that you can make the change that you believe yourself to be able to achieve. So this journey is important to me because I want to be able to help you guys with everything that I have already gone through 1 year ago. And 1 year doesn't seem like a lot of time, and I'm not claiming that I'm perfect. Again, I just want to be able to share with you guys what has helped me look at life differently, what has helped me develop meaning, right? And I feel as though I've been blessed by everything that God has given me. You could be meditating on things. You could find meaning for yourself in anything. You could meditate on yourself. You can become a stoic, with Ryan Holiday's books. You can find God. You can explore religion. You can ask yourself questions, self-philosophize, go into philosophy. Any of these things that you believe can make these big differences and big changes in your life, you have to start. And at the end of the day, that's why I'm making this channel, because I want to start as well. I want to be able to start and grow with all of you guys, and I want to hear what you guys are interested in so that I can talk about those things in a perspective that may or may not help everyone else that's watching this. And so, I love my parents, and I hope that they watch this, and I can't expect anything more than what I've already been gifted with, and that's just the ability to make this channel. I'm shaking pretty bad, bro. So this is just the beginning, guys. I want this journey to be fun for all of us. I want to be able to create a safe space where everyone who is part of it feels included, where everyone is feeling like they can get encouragement from the other people around them, to create a community where all of us will just be able to become 1% better, take another step in front of where we were yesterday. At the end of the day, all the inches will add up to the mile, whether that be how you work on yourself, whether that be how you practice with others, whether that be how you are trying to fill your mind with knowledge that the world can provide to you. I just want to be able to help out and provide a new assessment as well. The message is more important than the polish, guys. I know that this might be my first video and it's not very professionally done because I'm still going to be learning, and I want to be able to learn how to do all of this and push forward and grow in an opportunity where anything can happen. If any of this resonates with you guys, leave a message in the comments down below. I would love to be able to hear what you guys are learning that has helped you grow. I want to be able to know if anything that I'm saying has been able to help you guys grow as well, because I just want to create a community, and I think that a community can start with as little as 2 people. Thank you guys for bearing with me. I appreciate every single one of you guys who's watching, and this is just the beginning of the journey, and every single step that you take, just know that you can grow. Don't give up on these things that you are struggling with, that you don't see any fruit with, because you have to have the patience to be able to keep moving forward. But I just want all of you guys to know that I'm really happy that I'm starting this journey, and I hope that you guys can find the motivation to start something of a journey for yourselves in this channel, off this channel, or anything that I could say. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you oh so very much. I'm so glad that I'm going to be able to start making content, and I hope that you guys can find it within yourselves to be able to do something that you have challenged yourself, always wanting to do, but never deciding to do until this moment where you've challenged yourself to be able to move forward and take that first step. Because this is my first step. And if we're making first steps, I would rather make them together than apart, guys. Thank you so much. I'm Velgrudo. This is my channel, Velgrudo. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. I hope you guys have a great, blessed day. And I love you all. Peace.